Mark Hamill, the star of Star Wars, Luke Skywalker himself, has had enough. He, along with other celebrities, are quitting the internet entirely. Orange Man bad? TDS? You betcha. And today we'll tell you why. Well, studios may actually be saying to them, it's time for a break. Or we may have to break with you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel that is changing hearts and minds, one truthful video at a time, 4 times a day, right here on the Pro Channel. And we are very happy to be blessed with the presence of Lorena Creole. Welcome back.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
Now, Lorena, you are not quitting the internet. I just want to make sure everyone knows you're not quitting the internet.
No, they will have to perp walk me off the internet.
All right, just making sure. I felt like you had a stronger mental fortitude than Hollywood celebrities. Just wanted to get it out there in the open. Folks, all we ask from you before we dive into this video that's more interesting, I think, than you would initially consider, is that you consider clicking the like button. All right, we begin with how it started. We'll go to how it's ending. This is out of Forbes. It's by Stephen Pastis, and this is from November 19th. Again, we're going to go back to how it started, and we'll tell you how it's ending in just a moment. Mark Hamill says he's leaving Elon Musk's X. Here are the celebrities migrating to Blue Sky. Blue Sky, of course, is that brand new media platform that looks exactly like Twitter of old, but already getting old with a lot of celebrities. Star Wars actor Mark Hamill posted Monday about leaving X, formerly known as Twitter, the latest in a trend of accounts with large followings exiting the platform. Oh no! Often for up-and-coming alternative Blue Sky. After Donald Trump's election to a second term, arguing X promotes the far right and raising concerns about owner Elon Musk's relationship with the president-elect. So Mark Hamill posted on Blue Sky Saturday after joining, then posted on Monday that he's a Twitter quitter. Of course, Don Lemon, Stephen King, Guillermo del Toro, Jamie Lee Curtis, Barbra Streisand, Ben Stiller, they're all joining in the fun. That's how it was going. Let's go to how it is today. Lorena, here's from Mark Hamill over on Blue Sky. And I've got a take on this that I don't think we're going to connect a dot or two. How's that? Here's what he says. Thanks to everyone, including me, in so many starter packs. Now, these starter packs are when you join Blue Sky, just like you would get a Pokemon starter set, if you want to start playing cards, they give you a bunch of accounts in a little starter pack that you should follow. And so he was being included in those starter packs. He was someone you should really be following on Blue Sky. He says, that said, I'm still in a state of shock trying to process, and for our Canadian friends, process, what happened to our country since the election, so I won't be posting on a daily basis. I'll be back at some point. Focus in on that. I'll be back at some point. But please forgive me, healing takes time. Lorena, I agree that Mark needs to heal. I don't think he sees it the same way. What say you?
I would have to agree. I don't think it's healing in order to come to terms with what has happened. What has happened, meaning that the majority of the country has spoken here in America where they want the country to go with the election of Donald Trump. What I think healing for him means, you know how when you always have that villain in the movie that gets whipped really, really, really good, and the hero thinks that the villain is just going to go away and not bother them again. But in reality, the villain is just restoring back up its strength and looking about how am I going to attack this time. That's what Lorena, I think, Mark.
You think Mark Hamill, when he says healing, he means licking his wounds for the next attack.
Yes, licking his wounds like Skeletor, the character he's famous for voicing.
Hi, Mark Hamill will be back on Blue Sky any day now. I want to show you this, Lorena. So why, because we don't pick on people, right? So we understand that there are lots of people out there, they voted a different way than the majority of Americans. And for them, it's not a fun time. And so we're not going to make fun of people in mental distress about that sort of thing. Mark, however, has been doing some stuff that I think makes him an easier test subject for what's going on. You can see he's had these insane autograph prices. Now, I don't care about that at all. This is part of, by the way, at AnimeEsh202 covering. It says, "Dear Mark Hamill, this is why you lose and why you will continue to lose. Signed to everybody." Now, the autograph prices, if he can get that, fine. Here's what Mark is in trouble with, I think. You see, he took a picture of the former and now elect president praying. And he said, "For once, I'm with him." Hashtag GOP Snoozefest. And Gina Carano said, "It's called praying, Mark." Trump was closing his eyes in prayer. And so these are the kinds of things that get him in trouble. But I want to play this, and then I'm going to tell you why I think Mark Hamill is actually leaving even blue sky and getting off the internet. Here's what Mark Hamill had to say. This is why he's licking his wounds.
May the force be with you. Unless you're MAGA, then you can go force yourself.
We'll play it one more time just in case people didn't hear that. We'll play it one more time. Here we go.
May the force be with you. Unless you're MAGA, then you can go force yourself.
Now, I'm not suggesting, Lorena, that the majority of the country is quote unquote MAGA. I don't even know how you designate who is and who isn't and all that. Who's conservative, who's a Trumpist. You know, I don't. That's deeper than we need to go. Suffice to say, though, I think Mark would say the same for anybody who voted the opposite way of him, and that puts him in a very contentious position, as is the case with so many Hollywood celebrities. Now, here's what I think is really going on, Lorena. I think the reason, and you tell me if you disagree, I think the reason that he's getting off flat out the internet, no more blue sky, no more Twitter, no more X, he'll be back one day, far out there. I think the reason that that's happening, at least I speculate the reason it's happening, is because Disney with Rachel Zegler has had enough. Disney with many of their celebrities lately have had enough. I can tell you that more than one studio out there beyond Disney is really tired of their stars putting them into a big, big problem. And I just wonder, Lorena, given that we believe Mark Hamill will have at least a cameo and maybe more in the Mandalorian movie, I just wonder if somebody, a publicist or a Disney liaison, reached out and said, Mark, you need to take a break. We don't need anything else. You need to take a break. What do you think, Lorena? Do you think that studios are actually telling celebrities, in this season, maybe put down the mouse, step away from the tablet, let go of the iPhone? What do you think?
That's a very astute observation, and I would have to agree with that. My reasoning being, not throwing shade on anyone, but should the election have gone the other way, I don't think that Mark would have stepped away like this. And as you and I both know, Hollywood's losing money. They really are losing money on certain films that will have a certain agenda, and people have voted with their wallets. People are voting with their wallets on films that they do like. And with a lot of these unforced errors, insert mouth open foot moments that a lot of these actors like Mark Hamill have been having, instead of those comments, like say being constrained back in the day to like the cover of People or a soundbite on, a news program, so many of us are hooked into social media. We see this stuff all the time. And it gets to be the point where it's just like, can you just shut up and act, really?
Right.
Because back in the day, there used to be that, we knew there were certain actors who had a certain political stance. But out of all of that, they respected their fans regardless of where you were on the political spectrum. And that respect is gone.
No, that's a perfect point, because, and you and I were thinking the same thing. The reason that they're called Hollywood stars or movie stars or TV stars is because they're supposed to be off at a distance. They're these icons that you look to. And so these people not only play characters in the shows and the movies that they're featured in, but they're full on persona, as to some degree an act, because they're taking on the role of demigods and demigoddesses, sort of, and people read about them and are enamored with their lives and all this. What social media has done is it's pulled those stars down to earth. And what we've discovered is that behind the veil, not good stuff was sitting behind there the entire time. Some of these people are not very intelligent, not very astute. They lack wisdom, and they're venomous. Let me show you this real quick, Lorena. This is out of Daily Wire by Katie Jerkovich. It says, Rob Reiner says he's checking into facility to find peace after leaving X for Blue Sky. Now, I can tell you, Lorena, where you can find peace, but it's not necessarily in a facility, although I'm not suggesting people in need don't go to get professional help. But, if you've been living your life in a way that is vitriolic, maybe it's time to cut out the vitriol. Here's what Rob Reiner says, though. He said he's checking into a facility to find peace and relaxation after he left X for the Blue Sky social media platform following President-elect Donald Trump's victory. In a series of posts on Wednesday on Blue Sky, the 77-year-old director, 77 years old. I mean, listen, this is too old to be still doing this. He accused what he called MAGA scum of coming over to the platform and ruining it after he and other Hollywood stars announced they had left Elon Musk's X for the platform after Trump beat Harris, the Rap reported. This platform is vile, racist, and evil, Reiner, apologies. It did not take long for the scum to come spread their lies. I have made the decision to take the next few days to check into a facility for peace and relaxation. No phones, social media, no trolls, just calmness to heal my pain. This is Rob Reiner. He goes to an echo chamber and it's still not good enough. Lorena, what I don't understand is, why do these people have to go check into a facility? Like, can they not just go to the mountains? Can they not just find a national park, a state park, put the phone away and go enjoy nature? What is going on in their minds that they need this? Do you think, Lorena, that it's more for publicity than actual healing? Because this is all bizarro behavior to me.
You know what? It's bizarre, and it's elitist Hollywood behavior. Like your pedestrian person would say, you know what, I'm logging off the internet. I'm going to go fishing, or I'm going to go camping, or I'm going to take a road trip and go see America, or I'm going to indulge in this hobby that I wanted to do, but didn't have the time to do. That's what us, hoi polloi civilians do. Hollywood, it seems to be I'm checking into a facility. And after living in Hollywood, like I have for about 5 years in the past, you hear these celebrities say, oh, well, I'm checking into this facility. Which one? Oh, I'm going to check into Promises. Oh, that's a really good one. It's like everybody seems to know where all the facilities are that they need to go.
They don't realize how this plays out with normal Americans, because
exactly.
We think they need padded rooms at this point. Like that's not normal. Like I feel like I should reach out to Rob Reiner and say, listen, we disagree on almost everything politically and worldview wise, but I will go on a bike ride with you. I'll get you an electric bike. Do you want a Pedigo? Do you want a Schwinn? What do you need, man? I will go on a bike ride with you. We don't have to say a word. Like, if you need to be checked into a facility because of social media and a presidential election, here's the handlebars, here's the pedals. Let's just get out and let you touch grass and see the world. Just
absolutely.
Me. Well, Lorena, you are helping people see the world, and that world is Disney World, and Disney World may be in a dismal state in 2025, but luckily, Epic Universe and Universal Studios are doing a fantastic job, and you likewise are doing a fantastic job of covering the theme parks so that people out there can get the real truth about their vacations and they can have the best time possible. Tell the folks out there what you've got coming up on your channel, Lorena Creole.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Got streams for theme parks coming up on my channel, especially with the holiday season. So regardless of, Disney being somewhat dismal, there are pockets of Disney that are so enjoyable over the holidays. So this evening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, I will be streaming live from the Grand Floridian Resort. The Christmas decorations are up. They are one of my favorites. We're going to go check those out. Check out the life-size gingerbread house that's there and cruise on over to the Magic Kingdom to have some fun looking at the holiday decorations on Main Street. I haven't forgotten about Universal. That will be on Friday, where we're going to actually see the Grinchmas Hula Day Spectacular and check out Seuss Landing all decked out. And we may just meet a couple of Whoville residents as well.
Well, tell Cindy I said hi. And folks, we wish you much peace. We wish you much food and caloric intake this week. Normally we say watch it, but you know what? They don't count during the Thanksgiving week. Unlike the celebrities, we promise we'll still be here 4 times a day, every day this week. And we'll still be enjoying turkey, so don't feel sorry for us. We love this. It's a passion. It's a joy. It's a dream come true to get to do what we do each and every day, coming and joining with you. It's an honor, folks. We would also be honored if you would consider clicking the like button, share, subscribe, click it and stick it to those algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. And folks, we would love to have you join us for the Pro Show this week. We've got 3 of them, if you can believe it. So get ready, get set, and unlike Mark Hamill and Rob Reiner, let's go, baby. Until the next time, keep learning, keep growing. And hey, everybody, regardless of your politics, regardless of who you wanted to win, we're telling you this, keep having fun.
Do you know how many things I've secretly tanked?
Oh, gosh, I hope not. That would make me legally culpable. But, what are you talking about?
Sweet Baby Inc.
Huh?
Yep. I'm the...
Shut up.
I'm the CEO. Yeah, no, seriously, look, this is my profile picture. Everyone's just AI. It's great. I'm so excited to gaslight everyone and see what they're gonna like next because they think it's socially obligated.
Wait, so you're... No way, you're
Yep.
the CEO of Sweet Baby Inc.?
Maybe. But first, you should see the jewelry company I created.
We're gonna get sued. Oh.
It's yeah, it's gonna be good.